Learn about metals and non-metals, acid, bases and different chemical reactions. Okay, this all contains different elements. Okay, so how are these elements are classified? What do you mean by classification? What do you mean by classification? Categorization of certain things on the basis of particular property in different group is known as classification. So we have learned in Einstein how the elements are classified. Elements are classified into metals, non-metals and metalloids, and matter is classified into elements, compound and mixture. So whatever it may be, their classification leads to the clear study of all those subject present in the classification. So here we are going to learn about periodic classification of elements. So there are starting very less elements were found. Now around 114 elements are there. So it is very easy to learn their property if we know periodic classification. What do you mean by periodicity? Periodicity means repetition of properties of elements after regular interval in the periodic table. Periodicity means repetition of properties of elements after regular interval in periodic table. That is known as periodicity. So through this classification, the study of large number of elements is reduced to the study of different groups of elements as it divided into few groups on their properties of elements. So first classification was made by Lavoisier, metals and non-metals. The many attempts were made by the different scientists. Finally, Dauberner triads. He has given one a formula for arranging the elements. So he is a Dauberner. Dauberner is a German chemist. He arranged elements having similar properties into group to which he called the chemical family. He identified certain groups of three elements, each of kept them together, which were called triads. So according to him, when he arranged three elements as a triads, he observed that middle element atomic mass is the average mass of other two elements. So he has given us a name as triads. So he could made only three triads. So this is the drawbacks of Dauberner triads. He arranged the elements in the increasing order of atomic mass. He observed that when he observed the middle element atomic mass is average atomic mass of other two elements. For example, lithium, sodium, potassium is the one Dauberner triad. In this, lithium atomic mass is 7, potassium atomic mass is 39. If you take the average of that, answer is 23. So the middle element is sodium. The atomic mass of sodium is 23. So he found this. So he has taken the chemical properties to arrange that. He observed that three elements are highly reactive metals. All the elements react with oxygen to form basic oxide. All the elements have the electrovalency 1. So he observed this. So triads of alkaline earth metal. So in this way he could arrange only 3 triads. So what is the limitation of Dauberner triads? Limitation means drawbacks. The classification was applicable only for few elements. All the elements could not be arranged in triads. Even those elements could not be arranged which have similar chemical properties. So the system of classification has only historical importance. That's the first classification. Afterwards, Daubeney triads gave this clue that there is a relation between atomic mass and properties of the elements. So, by using this inspiration, Newlands is another scientist. He arranged those elements during that period in the increasing order of their atomic mass, and he found that the properties of every eighth element are similar to the properties of first element. So on the basis he observed that law of octave. He gave the name as law of octave. Octave means 8. So when he, after arranging that, he could found that there is some similarities. What similarity he observed? First element and eighth element have similar chemical properties. So when elements are arranged in order of increasing atomic mass in a row, the properties of eighth element are repetition of the properties of first element, just like a musical note. So this is called law of octave. So here that law of octave elements is given. If you see that lithium, if you take the eighth element of lithium, that is sodium. So lithium and sodium has similar chemical property. What are the limitation of Newland's octave? So when you see this classification of Newland's octave, he actually lithium is the first element, eighth element sodium, which has similar chemical property. Again, if you consider that sodium is a first element, eighth element potassium has similar chemical properties. So classify the elements up to calcium only. He could classify only up to calcium. After discovery of more number, this law was not applied properly. What is the merit of this classification? Newland gave the very important conclusion that there is some relation between order of atomic mass and repetition of the properties of the element. That is a merit. What is a merit? There is some relation between order of atomic mass and repetition of the properties of the elements. There are drawbacks. What are the drawbacks? He could give only up to calcium. That means up to lighter elements. Newlands assumed that there are only 56 elements. No more elements would be found in future. And he placed two elements having two different properties together in same slot. Iron resembles with cobalt. In your textbook, Newland's octave table is there. You observe this and listen to this. He placed two elements having different properties together in same slot in order to systematize to fit the elements in his table. For example, he placed cobalt and nickel together in one slot. Even different elements were put together in same column. Iron resembles with cobalt and nickel but was placed far away. Noble gases were discovered at later stage. So whole arrangement of table was disturbed by their inclusion in the table. So these are the limitation of Newland's octave.